Kidding me right now? Oh my gosh, this entire time I was talking to nobody because the damn microphone was not. I guess overall this has been a pretty poor day by everybody in this area. Me, Roma, everybody was just off their game. Wow, that's unbelievable. I mean, it's believable, but stupid. And now Empoli can just waste time. Roma wins a throw-in because now you can hear me. How great is that? So commits a foul. It doesn't matter. You can do. Doesn't matter if you do everything right in the last 3 minutes. You need to do everything right in the first 90 because. And now I'm hungry. I don't even know what to get. I might get pizza. Oh, and my screen is. My other monitor is sliding, so I gotta secure that somehow. Gotta figure that out. Ooh, good skill. Good skill by Empoli. Wow. Wow. And now 45 seconds to go. You cannot be playing the negative right now. You need to play forward, attack, with 30 seconds to go. At least try to get a comeback. Win a corner. Probably the last thing of the game. Shomurodov really deserves Roma's man of the match, even though he was in for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Svilar's up, so goalkeeper's up, all 11 to the ball. That's the game. So, I mean, he got to it, but just wasn't. That's not his thing. It is a historic day for Empoli. For the first time in their history, they have beaten Roma at the Olimpico. For the second season running, Roma go the first 2 league games of the season without a win. Empoli, meanwhile, remain unbeaten. So, I guess to sum up, doesn't even matter if Dybala stays. If nobody can score, if nobody can defend, what does it matter? Nobody cares. If I don't turn on my mic, who cares? You can't even hear me. So I might have to like trash this one, boil it down, and just create a reel and say, yo, what up everybody? Turns out I wasn't able to record because I was moving into my new setup or something. My secondary monitor just quit on me. I don't know why. I didn't press anything. It should stay on the HDMI, right? Anyway, that's not a problem you need to hear. Yeah, game's gone. Some key takeaways from this game would be the lack of accountability in defense. Let's look at the stats this game, because now I can do that. Napoli's up 3-0 in the other game. Shomurodov was the best player on the pitch for Roma at the end of the whole game. 95, 96 minutes, a substitute was the best player on the field. I mean, it was a three-way tie between Lefebvre and Dybala. Everybody else performed very average. But if we go to statistics, Roma had the ball 73%. 73% possession, and you lose 2-1. Okay. The expected goals, Empoli had more expected goals because Roma's defense was poor, weak. Roma had 2 big chances compared to Empoli's 5. 26 total shots for Roma compared to 14. How many of those were on target? Let's see. 7. 7 shots were on target out of 26. That's poor. That's not poor. That's like poverty, but like I don't even think poor people can get that low of a ratio. 7 compared to 26 is a 25% shoot rate on target. You're shooting the ball and you're only getting a quarter of it right? Like a quarter of it on target? We have quality. We have Dybala. We have Dovbyk, who scored, I think it was the top scorer in La Liga last year, or one of them. 3 hit the woodwork, 10 shots off target, and then 9 blocked. So that means the block shots essentially mean that you can't pick your pass, you can't pick your shot correctly because you're getting defended, you're getting manhandled pretty much. Um, 18 shots inside the box and 7 were on target. Less than 50%. Every single shot in the box should be on target unless it hits the post, and the post is something that you have to just learn to avoid. You are being paid millions and millions of dollars to kick a ball into a net, and you can't get it around a pole. You've been playing for, some of these guys have been playing for 30 years, 20 years. Not 30, not even 20. 15s, teens. Dybala's been playing for at least 15 years, I think. Some of these guys, you've been playing for your entire life, up like even before, but you've been playing professional for most of these guys for more than 5, and now we're not even like we can't even get a shot on target. Like, are you serious? Like, what? You have to shoot 50%, less than 50% from inside the box, which anybody should be able to do, or at least make another pass. The selfishness of the team is going to be what fails, because Dovbyk had a chance to score and he did a back heel. Like, he was like this and he tried to stand and flick back. Like, this is the back foot. I can only move that one. Or, yeah, this is better. If you're losing 2-1, you don't try to go for a little piece of skill. There's 8 people trying to defend, and you try to flick. No, turn, shoot. The more power, you're gonna lose accuracy, but you're right in front of the freaking goal. So, anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week, depending on what the dealio is. Next week is Juve versus Roma. That one should be very interesting to watch. Roma-Juve, because that one always is, but Roma lost to Bologna. I think I think it was a clean sweep last year, and now they have the coach from Bologna. And Juve was very strong in the first game, and we'll see tomorrow how they are against who do they play tomorrow? Against Verona, who's also was very strong in the last game. They scored 4 against Napoli, who just won 3 against Bologna. So if we do like the tier, if we do one eats the other, it's the other, it's the other. 3 goals against Bologna, and then Verona, Juve scores against the team that the whole thing was. Verona beat Napoli. Napoli beat Bologna by 3. Verona beat Napoli by 3. Am I confusing myself? I'm gonna use a whiteboard because I have one and I want to use it. So, if we look into the future and say, oh yeah, Takis, sponsor. So, first week, we have Verona, like 4 or something, right? Let me see. I want to get this right because I don't want to be called. Yeah, Verona 3-0 Napoli. Napoli was 3-0 against Bologna. And then Juve was 3-0 against Como. So let's look at the chart here. So they play them. So this is what we're looking at. So Napoli it's hard to write backwards. So essentially, what this is saying is that Napoli scored 3 goals to a clean sheet, but they were, or no, that's the wrong way. Wow, I love math and I got that one wrong. That's embarrassing. To Verona, who won 3-0 against them. So now we're going to see if they won 3. So if Juve wins, then they're the real deal, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Because Verona beat Napoli 3-0, and Napoli won 3-0 today. So Juve should be able to score 6, according to my chart, is what I'm saying. But we don't really know if that's going to be true. I'm just talking nonsense at this point. But yeah, next week Roma Juve. That was the importance of it, because if they win by 6, then Roma's absolutely going to be in the dirt, especially against a team like Empoli where you lose 2-1. This is going to be embarrassing. This was already embarrassing, but this is going to be even more embarrassing. So anyway, I hope to see you next week. I'm trying to get a little bit more active, but school's starting on Monday for me, so last little semester, and then I have got some work I gotta do for the future, because this is just for fun. Also, if you are in the United States, which most of you are, I think almost everybody is that watches this, unless you're my sister or any of my family that lives in Italy, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, the New England Patriots play. And those of you that follow me, if you look at the stream page, which I'll put up right after this, you'll see the Patriots logo. So be sure to root on them, the last preseason game. It should be televised on your local NBC channel. I don't think, no, it's not local because it's national broadcasting, whatever. So it's NBC. Patriots right now have a new quarterbacks that they're trying out, new head coach like Roma, who it's a former player, which is actually pretty cool. And it's going to be interesting to see how a team like the Patriots play against, at least in the first couple quarters. Then it's nice for the younger guys, the fresher guys, the guys that are practice squad guys, to get some reps, and it's good for them. Go support the younger guys. Heck, if you're even interested, if you're so inclined, tune in right now. At least for me, the CBS is getting Arizona Cardinals are hosting the Broncos. It's the first quarter there, and on the NFL Network, on cable, it is Tennessee versus New Orleans. And then tonight is New England and Washington football team on NBC. So I highly suggest you that. I unfortunately cannot cover these because I'm going to be in school in class for most of the primetime games, and the games that I want to cover are like Roma. They're my team, and unfortunately I'm not going to pay $800 for YouTube TV's ridiculous monopoly of watching out-of-market games, so I can't cover those, and I just want to enjoy those. Like this I get to enjoy because nobody else around me watches soccer, so I want to enjoy it with people, that voluntarily do. I don't want to say, hey, Isabella, my girlfriend, please watch soccer with me, I beg you. No, like if you want to watch, you can watch. You want to support. But I know more people that like the Patriots, and I get to host stuff. So I mean, if you're in the Temecula area and oh my gosh, is my lazy eye showing up? Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to get like an eye patch or something. Ah. But yeah, that's it for me today. Terrible outcome. Unfortunate. Hopefully next week we can at least bounce back with it and come out with a point or even a win against a really good Juve side. But that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week. Peace out. And let me transition. Pause.